Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here playing some more Warhammer 40k Warpforge. The demo actually ended a couple days ago, so we can no longer play it, but I do have a couple games recorded. So in this one, I'm going to be playing as Tigurius against the Orcs. And the Orcs are led by none other than Ghazghkull Thraka. Now with Tigurius leading these Ultramarines, he has the power to select from several different psychic powers each turn. That is his special ability. So on this first turn, I am taking the first turn here. I choose the Scryer's Gaze, which is a 0 energy ability, which allows me to just draw a stratagem from my deck. And I choose not to attack because, well, Gaz has more health than me, so there's not really much point in just damaging my own warlord. Ghazghkull's special ability increases the ranged and melee attack of all of his troops, but it does not affect himself, the warlord, so he has to have troops on the field in order for that to actually do anything. So on my second turn I play a Hellblaster. It's got a pretty powerful ranged attack. It deals 2 damage to adjacent targets, but he gets punched in the face by Gaz for 2 damage, so he only has 1 health remaining. Might as well attack before it dies. So on this turn I go with the ranged attack against the warlord, so it deals 3 damage to Gaz and 2 damage to the orc boy on the side, which I then finish off with the biker. And one thing that I kind of find a little bit strange in this game is a lot of the Space Marines are actually quite squishy. You can see the biker there only has 2 health, and the enemy just summons 3 Gretchen to the field, and each of those has 2 health. So these Gretchen, these Grots, they have the same amount of health as a number of Space Marine cards, which seems a bit off. You can see another one there, it's only 2 health, and anything with 2 health is not going to last very long on the field. It can get killed in 1 hit by any of the warlords. So on this turn I play another Hellblaster in an attempt to deal with these Grots on the field. And then a Firstborn Ultramarine on the side. That one did have an ability that does just 1 damage to a random target. Not very good. And then here you actually see Gaz and his special rule. It gives +1 to all of the attack stats of all of those orc troops in play, including the Gretchen, so the Gretchen are then just able to clear out the Marines I have on the field. So then on my turn, don't really have that amazing of a hand. I go with the Chaplain and then use the Vanguard ability to give it +2 melee attack and Vanguard, so enemies have to target it with melee attacks. But I mean, they already have a boy there with 5 melee, and then they got the Mega Knob dude, so he's got a mob ability. So whenever they make a melee attack, he gets a Slug-a-Boy card into his hand from that guy on the field. I do have a card that is able to destroy that Mega Knob in just 1 shot, deals exactly 5 damage, and then choose the psychic power. I could choose the one to heal my warlord or deal just a little damage, but I just go with the one to draw another stratagem from my deck. Just trying to pull more cards. But at this point, this is the key moment of this match, and this is the big combo that the orcs have here. So they've got a card that reduces the cost of all of their troops in their hand by 2 for the turn, and that is including cards that are added to the hand. You can see these Slug-a-Boys, they have the Tide keyword. So when you play one, you get another copy in your hand and you can play it again, basically for the same cost, but that is reduced by 2. So then all of a sudden you can just go from having nothing to a full board. And you can see right here, he gets 8 troops on the field in 1 turn, which is just insane. And he has 2 energy left over, which gives him enough, or which leaves him with enough to use Gaz's special rule, or his special ability, And that gives all of those orcs +1 to their ranged and melee attacks. So all of a sudden, it's just an overwhelming amount of damage. They can't attack on the turn they're played, but I mean, I don't have anything in my hand that can deal with that. Again, the only thing that can deal with like these massive troops that just appear on the field is some sort of board wipe card, which the Space Marines don't really have. So yeah, it's just GG right here, game over, and he can do it again too. I mean, on his turn, he has, you know, that card he gets from his warlord every turn, so he can just keep increasing the stats of his units. So even if I were able to destroy like half of them, he would still be able to deal an overwhelming amount of damage. And you can see right there, it just kills my warlord in one turn. Pretty ruthless combo there. So if you're playing as orcs, that is definitely a good one. You do have to have Ghazghkull, Thraka as your warlord in order to buff all of them to that amount. The other two orc warlords of the Goth clan we saw were boss Ghazghkull, who had a pretty good combo going, but Gruk Face Ripper is quite weak. I think he had the lowest win rate of all of the warlords in this demo. But yeah, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.